It's Cricbuzz Comm Box. Gaurav and Lisa here to tell you how Gujarat's chase is going. It wasn't a big score. 170 is what they needed to get on the back of a really good bowling performance. They're batting well. Their power play, maybe not as bad as Bengaluru's, but still not where they'd like it. A 42-run power play is not ideal.
Not ideal, but I guess the difference is they didn't lose 4 wickets just outside of the power play.
3 for Bangalore and 1 for Gujarat.
So I think that's what they were thinking. Okay, it's going to be quite tricky with the new ball. Let's see if we can keep as many wickets in the shed. So that means that we can go big at the end instead of trying to get ahead of the run rate at the start, which we all thought might possibly happen, hence why our scores were nowhere near it. But now because of that, if they start to lose wickets and this partnership is broken, then they've got themselves into a bit of a hole.
Yeah, because they need 88 to win, right? But we were talking about the good bowling in the power play. How good was Bhuvi? That, you know, I'd like to call him the old fox today because he really was a fox. He foxed them. He bowled 3 overs in the power play for just 14 runs at Chinnaswamy against players of the caliber of Shubman Gill, Sai Sudharsan and Jos Buttler.
Yeah, just amazing. And I guess we were talking a little bit that between Bhuvi and Josh, you've got some elder statesmen who understand their skill and art. And probably the difference between RCB and Gujarat's bowling was that Josh probably gave away a few too many runs up the other end, so that they were allowed to sit even more on Bhuvi. Otherwise, I think he would have created a few more opportunities if both bowlers were making it so tight, a little bit like Gujarat had done earlier on. Yeah,
he was just fantastic. And now you know why RCB went after him so aggressively in the auction, because T20 cricket is not just about pace, because you see young Rusik is trying to bowl with pace, but if you're just peppering it all over the place, you need to have control.
Yeah, well, 18 runs off his last over, and that's kind of probably just shifted the momentum slightly to Gujarat. Otherwise, RCB were actually in with a chance.
They would have probably gone into this halfway stage right now with Gujarat needing 10 and over off the back 10. Now they need under 9, which seems like kind of very doable. And they've, you know, with their batting, they've got, by the way, they've got 3 Khans to come today. Not Salman, Amir and Shah Rukh. They have got a Shah Rukh.
They do have one.
They have one. They have Rashid, they have Arshad Khan, so 3 big hitters there. Rahul Tewati is a big hitter as well. So they've got batting to come, perhaps not as long or strong a batting lineup as Bangalore. So therefore, a lot depending on Jos Buttler and Sai Sudharsan. They have to get the runs and they have to, more importantly, stay there.
Yeah, I think we spoke earlier on about Gujarat being very top-heavy in terms of experience or percentage of runs would be scored by the top 3, and that's proving to be the case. And maybe why they went the more stable approach at the start is because they know that their middle order is a little bit vulnerable and they don't want to get them in too early against a new ball or a ball that's doing a little bit at Chinnaswamy. So can we protect them when they've just got to have the one mentality and go hard?
Yeah, they still haven't told us whether it'll be Shafin Rutherford or Glenn Phillips who's going to come in.
I know. We're waiting. I think they're waiting to see what the situation is.
Yeah, interesting. They're holding their cards close. All right, can Gujarat do it? The one thing we can tell you is that it'll definitely be a close game. We've not had a close one in the last few days. They've kind of been one-sided, but it feels like this 170 game, old school T20 cricket is going to give us a close one. We'll see how that pans out on Cricbuzz Live. That'll be at the end of the game. So do join us then. Is all we have for you on the Comm Box for now. Goodbye.